If you're ready to do math today and you have your coffee ready, join me in the simultaneous sip. The question we're working on today is, determine whether the series is absolutely convergent, and it's the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of -2 to the n times n factorial all over 2n factorial. Smash that like button and let's get started. So we want to see if the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of -2 to the n times n factorial all over 2n factorial is a convergent or a divergent series. And we're going to use the ratio test to check this. So we're going to do the limit as n goes to infinity of a sub n plus 1 over an. And we want to check if this limit is less than 1, then we have a convergent series. If it's greater than 1, it's divergent. So when we evaluate this limit, it's the limit as n goes to infinity of the absolute value of -2 to the n plus 1 times n plus 1 factorial over 2n plus 2 factorial, all divided by a sub n, which is -2 to the n times n factorial times 2n factorial. Now, a lot of these terms are going to cancel out. So let's rewrite the fraction so we don't have a fraction over a fraction. But when we have exponentials or factorials, those should scream to you, use the ratio test. Because we don't know how to take the integral of a factorial, but we do know how to divide with the factorials. So the fraction, when we turn it into one fraction, we have -2 to the n plus 1 in the numerator, -2 to the n in the denominator. Most of those will cancel. N plus 1 factorial divided by n factorial is just n plus 1. And 2n factorial over 2n plus 2 factorial is 2n plus 2 times 2n plus 1. So really what we need to evaluate is the limit as n goes to infinity of -2 times n plus 1 over 2n plus 2 times 2n plus 1. Well, the degree of n in the numerator is 1, the degree of n in the denominator is 2, so this limit is equal to 0, which is definitely less than 1. And so by the ratio test, we know that our series, the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of -2 to the n times n factorial over 2n factorial is absolutely convergent. Make sure to subscribe for more Coffee and Math with Dr. Weselcouch. Don't text and drive. Bye-bye.